Welcome to Pat Stats. Today is June 5th. The Mets on this date since 2015 are 1-3. In 2015, they lost 7-2 at the D-backs. John Neese actually pitched a quality start, allowing 3 runs in 6 innings. But the bullpen allowed more runs later in the game. The Diamondbacks took the lead in Mets with only 2 runs. A Michael Kadire solo home run, and then another run later could not catch up. In 2016, it was also a run scoring problem as they were shut out by the Marlins 1-0. Matt Harvey pitched for the Mets and had his second straight positive outing, 7 innings, 1 run, but that was enough, and he got the tough luck loss. In 2017, they were off. In 2018, they were at home against the Baltimore Orioles at Citi Field. Jason Vargas pitched for the Mets and again didn't pitch too badly, but the Mets only scored 1 run. The Orioles scored 2. The Mets on this date, they're not very good with offense. They lost 2-1. 2019 though, it was better. They won 7-3 against the San Francisco Giants at Citi Field. They hit 3 home runs: Michael Conforto, Ahmed Rosario, and Adeiny Echeverria. And Jason Vargas pitched a complete game shutout. I'm sorry, it was 7-0. 7-3 was tomorrow, so heads up. Jason Vargas complete game shutout. That was their second complete game shutout of the season, and at the time, and second of 3 total they would end up getting throughout 2019. So as we all know, baseball is not being played right now, but we all hope they reach an agreement. And even though it's starting to sound like the amount of games could be anywhere as low as 48 and as high as 114, I think there's still a pretty good chance they settle around the 82 game mark. And if they do, I have come up with the schedule format for those 82 games. So it would allow for 82 games starting on Wednesday, July 1st and ending September 27th. September 27th was the original date they were supposed to end the season. It would allow for 7 days off and no double headers. So if the players would want double headers, they could get more games in, but the owners seem to not want to do a lot of games, so I don't know. So here's an example for the New York Mets. It would be 13 games total against each true divisional team. There would be, as you can see here, you have a four game series against, and one of the 2 series against each team. So what that means is they will play each team 2 series at home and 2 series away. One of those series will always be a 4-game series, and it could be any order. See, I have the Nationals having a 4 game at home, then they have the Braves a 4 away, then the Phillies a 4 home, and the Marlins 4 away. So it works like that. One team gets the 4-game series at either the home or away, but it evens out in the end. Now, a potential change, because the season could start on a Wednesday, that would not allow for enough time for a 3-game series to be played unless you really want to confuse the schedule. In this case, you're going to have to take one of the teams that they were playing 3 and 3, split it into 2 and 4 to allow the Wednesday and the Thursday series to be played. You can't do that with the 4 and 3, otherwise you'll end up having a 5-game series, which also does not work in the schedule. So for the rest of the games, they would play the opposite geographical division. For the Mets, that means they would play the AL East, NL Central and AL Central, NL West and AL West. This format is pretty simple. They would play a 3-game series at home against every team and a 3-game series on the road against every team. One more thing I would like to bring to your attention, as I mentioned before about that weird Wednesday-Thursday series, at most, that means 4 teams out of the 5 in each division can actually play a divisional opponent, which means, say, if the Mets and Yankees were left out, then the Mets and Yankees would have to play on opening day. But since they have a 3, that can be problematic. So, as we saw in the slide earlier, this still could happen. It would instead of happening on the Wednesday and Thursday, happen on the Saturday and Sunday for the 2 teams that would be affected, say it was the Mets and Yankees, then both teams would have that weird Saturday-Sunday series, and it would go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for the Mets versus Yankees. It's an unfortunate quirk that will have to happen unless they want to push back opening day a couple of days to the weekend, but that eliminates one series and makes it uneven, and it'll have to allow for less off days and potentially a doubleheader. So that's it for So that's it for Past Stats today. Maybe I'll explain a format if it was going to be 114 games or 48 games next time. But as for now, thank you for watching.